Hi, everyone. We're just going to go over a couple different questions to prepare for our math quiz tomorrow. All right, here's our first question. I made a photo album of my favorite pictures. A photo album is like a book of pictures. Each page had 3 rows with 2 pictures in each row. So we have 3 rows with 2 pictures in each row. The photo album had 8 pages altogether. How many pictures do I have in the photo album? So we're trying to solve how many pictures. Now, I can picture this in my head. I can see a book that has 8 pages in it. And on each page, I can see the 3 rows of pictures. So I'm going to draw my 8 pages first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on each page, I'm going to draw there 3 rows with 2 pictures in each row. I'm just going to do dots to make my life a little bit easier. Okay, so when I look at this picture, I see that I have 8 groups, and in each group, I have 3 groups of 2. So this would be my equation. So now we got to solve it. Now, luckily, I see we have groups of 2s, so I can count by 2s, since that makes life a little bit easier. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. Now, I'm answering how many pictures, so my full answer would be 48 pictures. And what we just did is called the associative property, which is when we're multiplying 3 numbers, but we group 2 of them together. So when I look at this equation, I kind of read it as 8 groups of 3 times 2. Let's look at another one. On the last one, I used an array, but this is what the associative property looks like if you use equal groups. So on this one, I can see we have 4 big white rectangles. Those are my 4 big groups. In each of those groups, I see that we have 3 groups of 2. There's 1, 2, 3 circles in a group, and there's 2 dots in each group. Over here, I see I have 2 big groups. And on the inside, there's 4 groups with 3 in each one. So I'm multiplying the same numbers, but I'm multiplying it in a different order. So my pictures are going to look different. Now, you might also see this written as 3 times 2 times 4, or this might look like 4 times 3 times 2. It's the same thing. Whichever number is on the outside of the parentheses, those are your big groups. So even though my 2 is over here, I'm still going to have 2 big groups of 4 times 3. Let's look at one more. This next one is called the commutative property. And all that means is that when we're multiplying 2 numbers, like 3 times 4, it doesn't matter the order I multiply them, I'm still going to get the same answer. So there's 3 times 4. If I think about my fact families, my other multiplication equation would be 4 times 3. So let's see what those look like. I'm going to do an array, but you could also do equal groups. So I'm going to have 3 rows with 4 in each row. This one, I'm going to have 4 rows with 3 in each row. I'm going to add them all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I still have the same number, even though my arrays look different and my numbers are in a different order. So that is the commutative property. Which again, just means that when we're multiplying 2 numbers together, it doesn't matter the order, I'm still going to get the same answer. So practice these at home, work on your math homework, and good luck on our quiz tomorrow.